Right, welcome to Getting Dressed Part 7. Well, this is more Getting Dressed special. There'll be a short run on this. As you can see, I'm actually looking at a new map. This is Blickling 2015. I picked this because it's based on my home county, Norfolk. It's based more in North Norfolk. I live in South Norfolk, but the similarities are there. It's by OldBor. Bore doesn't mean someone who bores, it's boy, Norfolk for boy. And in Norfolk you can be a boy from age 0 to 200. You're still a bore. With that out of the way, we will just have a quick look at what equipment you get for a start. And here we are, the garage. Oh, the Agrostar, the Power Star T4, that's going straight from the start. Especially if we've got a T6, which can do the loading. A Puma, so that's going to be the main workhorses, those two. That is more a runabout than anything, although it's not too badly powered. But that is way underpowered, and you can't fit a weight on the front, which I find pain. New Holland front fork. This pallet fork will probably go. I'm not certain. I might keep this in for a while. You get New Holland TCS 90 combine with the 18-foot header. Go through the next two. The Brantler standard trailer. Not really that good, but we'll keep it for now. A Fastenstead cultivator, a plough, the smallest plough, the Pottinger 3-metre seeder, plus the Fastenstead Rapid A600 6-metre seeder. With those two you can see just about everything. Pottinger Nova Cat, which is not my favourite mower. Pottinger Euroboss, which I use on a lot of maps. A Flegel bale trailer, that's going to go. Water tank, and of course your wash. You have also 4 bee hoses, so you're going to be making a little bit of income no matter what. You also have 3 tomato greenhouses and 3 lettuce, and you have a second combine, the Class 550 with the Class Varial 750 header. That's going to go. I'm going to put the foldable header in the place of that, basically because that's such a pain to get them down the road, and there's no header trailer in the pack, and I'm damned if I'm going to get one and get even older than I am now. The OEB livestock trailer, one, if you watch my old Ridge series, you see I use a lot. OEB weights, one of the first maps I've seen which actually comes as standard with OEB weights. And the Stewart trailer, one of the best trailers about. I think that and Pretorius' rebuild of the Marshall are the best 2 trailers I've come across. And this, of course, can be used for almost anything. Got a muck body, grind body, and silage body. So that's what you start with. Right, so I'm going to remove some of those. I'm going to do not really so much a let's play, a look round, and I'm going to play it as I would normally play it. I have a whole load of mods on here. As is my well, we'll have a quick look at the map. I'm going to hop into a tractor so I can actually use the pointer. As you can see, we own all the fields, but 1, 2, and 9 are already planted. 1 and 9 are ready to harvest, and 2 isn't far away. The rest of them all bought, but I don't normally like that, but on this map it seems to fit somehow. And you see you've got plenty of sell points all the way around. Plenty to do on the map, and a lot of these are actual real live places and companies. I was still going all off the recent past. The main town this is based around is Alsham. Just look on the map of Norfolk and you'll see Elsham. There's Gunton Hall, which is now Bird's Eye Factory. Excuse me. Still not 100% fit, I'm afraid. Bakery, which I believe is Sunshine Bread. You have your own feed store up here. There's water points here and here. Now, a little bit of job to actually get to and to find, but they're there. You have pigs and cattle down here. This is the add-ins, your main cow parlour and chickens are on the main farm, which is here. Sheep right way up to the north. I think that's about it. We'll have a proper run around. What I'm going to do first of all is get rid of some of the stuff I said I was going to. The first thing I'm going to do is I might have to magic myself some money in for this, but well, I'm not going to want that, but I can take that to the shop if I can find it. You know my but I am going to sell that. It's too big to go down the road, and I'm not going to mess about with a grain trailer. So what else we can get rid of? Well, I'm going to take that to sell at the shop, and I'm going to take this with me. So that'd be the first thing we do. Then I'm going to start combining. Alright, well, I'm going to drop the weights off here and everything else that's on here because we don't want it's got the forks already on, so I'm going to remove those, get rid of that for a minute. Just hope that it doesn't tipple over. That's alright. Now we've got a weight on the back here, which I'm going to leave down here for when we get another tractor. And this is your wool gathering point. This is up on the sheep farm. It's basically there to do that, but I think I'm going to go without this because it annoys me too much, this little thing. You can't do much else with it. And I think I'm going to find something better to start for a start off, which can be used for other things. This I find you cannot use for anything else much. I'm just going to drop that weight off. Now we'll make our way to the main farm. That should be fun. Let's check where we are. We're way up there, so we got to go past Blickling Park Woods or the gamekeepers. First thing to do is to find a way out around here by the looks of it. This should take us round to the gamekeepers if I read the map right. As you all know, I am awful at find my way. As we're not going to be doing sheep for a little while, I don't think there's going to be any harm just to get rid of that. As you can see, we're on dirt roads here, the back of beyond. We're coming up to the gamekeepers now, which is the main road. Should be fairly close to. And it's lovely sound effects. You can hear a pheasant. Well, I hope you can hear a pheasant. I can anyway. This is one of the sell points. There's sell points for almost everything. There's traffic normally on this, but I have it disabled and I forgot to enable it to do this. So, but again, you know my thoughts on traffic alert has got bullet bills, faster traffic model. You're advised to download it. There's a whole list of mods. And one other thing I'm going to say about this map, although it's on several sites now, as far as I'm aware, OldBor has only given 2 sites permission to host it. And that's FSUK and ourselves at PCSG. I specifically asked him, I use the OldBor network of being from Norfolk, if if he'd let me, and he kindly gave me permission to put it up on our site to host it, which I wish to publicly thank him for. Just makes us a farm. As you see, it's fields several different sizes on here. And one thing we will need, this is soil mod enabled. We can get into the back of the farm here. Yeah, first error on find my way around, because I still got to find my way to the shop. You see, you got your silos here. On these, there's no fancy LED effects, which is actually quite nice to see. Your cattle are just to the left-hand side. This is your tip point for your grind. Ahead of us is the tip point. Right ahead is for the earth fruits. I have actually been playing around with it a bit. Here's some silage bunkers. I think these are both silage bunkers. Let's just check. Yeah, this one certainly is. And they're dry through, which makes it a bit easier. There's your rape, which isn't ready to cut yet. I'm just going to turn the speed right down. And this is, so you got double pits, which is nice to see. I think if I was going to play this long term, I'd actually put the fire extension mod on, just to give a little bit more realism to the pits. I just got to find out. Oh, but it's down here, not up the other end. Now that's the class combine. On the other side here, there's tractors. It's the case, the Stewart trailer. I've got a nasty feeling that dial thing is up the other way, but I will get the other. But let's find it. So we've reset it to here just to. So that's about the weight. Ah, yeah, that is up there. So we reset that onto the farm here, and we've got to make ourselves. It should spawn in the centre yard. Straw, grass, hay, and all that is stored at the feed store if you need to store such things. Now I'm going to use the auto load trailer, but I may have to magic some money in. Because I'm playing this on hard. Normally I wouldn't bother, but for this series I shall be magically finding money. Find my way out now. We've got a cat right in front of me, and I think she needs the seat I'm sitting on. I need to get rid of it. I might just have to change over computer seats. You may just hear them talking to me in the background. Right, I'm back on my second seat. Marvellous. We have to give best to the animals. If not, she'll just keep bugging me until I give up anyway. Before we do too much further, let's have another quick look at the map. Very shop. I think the shop is straight down with garden centre. I can't actually see the shop on there. It must be we're trying straight down. There's one or two gates which are open. Most of the gates are fixed. And it's nice and bouncy. I'm using the Real Terrain mod S as my wheel now. I've got drive control on here. Again, I like using drive control. I say drive the wheel, I find the shuttle is excellent for this. Let's hope we're in the right place here. Like we're having a little look around the map. So you've got all your nice buildings like this here. This is the spinnery. Just down that side, and just opposite is a big house. Blickling Hall is on here. Mainly it's a backdrop. I've never actually been down to the shop, so this is new for me. I haven't actually been this way a lot at all. The family butchers. Nice selection of houses, not all looking exactly the same. What's this? Fish and chip shop. We must have a fish and chip shop. What's in here? Ah, no, this looks at my just. This is something. Let's find out what it is. It's certainly something. Farm machinery, now this could well be it. Now where's the sell point? There's parking over there. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere near. Well, that's buy. I think that there is a sell point on here. What's this? This may be garden centre. Let's see what we've got if we look onto here. No, that is that. So what we need to do is find the sell point. Ah, there's the mark. Let's just see if there's anything direct selling, right. So I think what we'll do, we're going back and drive somewhere near that marker and just see if that's where it is. Now let's just start the harvest on one field. Let's try here. Can only be wrong. Ah no, we're right onto the marker. Sold the trailer and we sold that. Now we've got 67,000. We want I think we want a bit more than that to get what we need, because we're 40,000 on the header. We want that. That's 41,000. Got that. Let's have a look. I want a sprayer. That's a must. I'm going to put in this, which is a 19 metre one. This is a modded one. I don't think this is done by Stevie. I know he's done some of these, but you get them in different colours. Now the beauty of that is, if I get both the bigger one and the smaller one, and we have front and back for that, we're having different colours, so now at a glance what is what. Now I know there's one or two other things, but I don't think we can actually afford anything else at the moment. I would like a WinRAR, but I don't think. Well, we could just afford that. The little one out of the classic pack may come down to that. Cause I think that even the smallest one of these bale trailers is above what we can afford at the moment. Right, well, I think we'll go with that. Now I'm going to hop back to here. As you can see, we've got. This is around the greenhouse. I'm just going to put these lot all in one group so I could find everything easily. That's better. Now, as you see, we've got the standard Giants greenhouses. You got a water tanker, small water tanker, due for a start. But we're going to now hop along and go and start harvesting. Well, we're going to use this one. I'm only going to harvest one field at a time today. I have been playing with it to set it on my own on a different save. Find it. Oh, because I must just get those delivered. And that little one that tells me that soil mod doesn't look soil mod, but never does first time for some reason. So we've got to reset that. Yes. Reset that. We'll get them delivered. Well, I spent enough money with them, let's face it. That should be beyond as it is. I like this little combine. Going with OldBor, you know I like this because this is the one I use on OldBor. It would have been worse about it is because I've got the keyboard steer mod in, which changes my camera angle to where I'm looking at. This one does tend to look straight back. The only thing I'm not so keen I've got it's got manual unload and all that, which it's only because I'm too lazy. So I'm making a real pig's hair getting onto this. And there's a surprise. I'm going to have to go into cab anyway, but we should connect up to it. Yes, we got it. No, I like this one because no need to mess about with header trailers. Just draw it wherever you want. The header is a nice narrow thing, not as big as the default, but on one of these OldBor was made as a default on here. Excuse me. These may be longish episodes, by the way. I'll warn you now. Depends how long my voice hangs out. But the sound of it isn't going to be very long. I'm going to use auto combine to cut this. Now, everything is collidable. I'll warn you now. You go into this hedge and poof, it's collidable. Let's just unwrap that. To undo the combine, and actually he's made them dirty already, which makes it look like it is a working farm. So I'm going to be doing the unloading. I'm going to have it on stop when unloading. Let's see if it picks it up. Yes, that's alright. Right, we'll pick up a tractor, not that one. Take this one. Another one was an OEB weight ready on. There's other weights available, but this is still my favourite weight. Just going to get the Sturt trailer, and this is get to be one of my favourite trailers. It's such a nice, well-made beast. Say this or the Marshall by Pretorius. As you see, I've got glance going up in the top left hand corner. I think as we don't want straw, I'm just going to swap back over onto this. Stop this for one. Well, let's let it go around the corner. I'll just stop it, and I'm going to start spreading straw. You can see it has chopped straw on. This one, if I remember right, yes, that's the one. Start them off again. Yes, that's it. It has chopped straw on it. Rather nice chopped straw texture. Let's do this corner. I have noticed with the bigger header it does get stuck in a couple of places on the first pass on this field. I think with a slightly smaller one, she should be okay. Let's put it into all-wheel drive, just so it can keep going. Whilst we wait for that to fill up, we'll put the other stuff away now. Quite a good number of sheds as the farm grows, because there won't be enough, there never is. Alright, let's see, where shall we put this? It comes out of there. One of these is actually the store for that's that one. I think it's down there. So we'll find this. Oh, the fill is here. Second combine in here. And when you get going, you will want all combines. I'm fairly certain that's workshop. The old Brent. One of these has got. Gonna hop out and have a look. No, I didn't put the brake on, so that's fertiliser. I'm gonna drop them in here. Might as well fill this up. What's in here? Might as well take the rest of the money we got, and as we're up to 88 wheat, was that filling? We just hop across. He's over here. As he's going to stop, it don't matter which side of coming on him. Mind, we have got to get past the hedge. Course play doesn't like this for the first few passes. I will tell you now, and he's full. Yes. A lot has got the manual discharge on. Auto combine that this dust discharge magically. I've been leaving there, and we're going to finish putting the stuff away. He's full. Ah, well, if we're clever or stupid, we should be able to get this in there. Oh, we have actually a second doorway, so if I'd have thought about it, I'd have at some point let's come out and back into the other doorway and put those in there. That one's a throughway, so I don't want to block that right now, but I've been dropped sprayer bits. So I'm going to come out of the cab because I can't see where the hell I am with that behind it. I haven't checked to see whether this has collisions on the arms. I know David Oldfield made one for his own use, which he shortened it down to 90 minutes and actually took collisions out. Yeah, that's okay. Hop back in the cab. Check that's still harder than it is. pick this up now. Which side? Oh, we need the other side of this. And all I'm going to do today is just halve that first field, or get on with it a bit, and we'll have a little drive around once I drop this in. It's a nice place to put these actually. If I was clever, I'd put this alongside that and I'd get a drive on, but I always find that so mod, you need the wet more than the dry for a start. Right, let's have a look round. Oh, we'll have a full look at the yard first. Let's say the tip point is here, the fill point is this side, and if we go down this little road here, there's the fill points over here for muck, I think. Yep, that's muck. I'm fairly certain that's muck. Said he sounded more confident than he actually is. And up here, it's the good old ration mixer. Now it actually makes sense to have this on this type of map, which is already in production, not full production, at least all ready to go to full. So you're using good use made of all of these stuff. This is the full animal system. You have to feed them, and but you're not certain about the chickens. Let's just have a quick have a look on this one. Yes, you need water and wheat into the chickens. I haven't seen whether they're collected in one place, eggs were. It's just grass for the sheep, of course, and you've got the full range for the cows. Other animals, you've got beef and pig, one of each, and they take the full range. And looking at the crops, your normal wheat, barley, rape, maize, potatoes, sugar beet, wood chips. Then you've got pig and beef, compost soil. I'm not certain if that's actually on here, if that's still left from stuff. All they've done when they've done this is oats, rye, and silage, the other ones. All they've done when they put this in, I made a new mod folder, put this in, copied the contents from the Old Ridge one across, took out the stuff I didn't need from the Old Ridge one, like the Old Ridge map from the start, and went from there. Right, so we'll finish up going down this way. We didn't go all the way down the bottom here. So normally there's traffic on here, but I've got it switched off. Even with bullet bills, faster traffic than it was, it still annoys me too much. So I like using a lot of automation, not just annoys me, but gets in the flaming way. I have to hop out once the halves is full of going and just empty that off. Some of these are shit sell points, and some are just nice to look at. Don't think it's a sell point, no. And actually, nice touch here. It looks like there's juice actually in there. Oh yeah, juice this side, yeah, nice. More storage if you should need it. Like, because you don't want that. This is the wood merchant. How's he going that now? Oh, another East Indian company known nationwide, Travis Perkins. Just a standard wood sell point. Down there's more shops. I think there's an egg sale point down there. The post office, good old telephone box. Not you see too many now, and around here most of them are gone or going. And it's time to hop back. And he's decided that he can't get past me. Take him, just turn him around. The one problem is having stopped to unload. Combine does think there's no way I can get past there, like it's 20 foot away. And then what we do is we get to the first full trailer load and go and tip that, show you how that works, and call it for today. One more film will do it. Throw him out the way. Hopefully, I must not leave it down on the corner because he will get stuck. I'll leave it here. Should be okay. Yep. Right, back to the tour. The bank. The Ocean Bank. Don't put any branding on this. I'm just the. It says no. Colour scheme looks suspiciously like Barclays. Fishing tackle shop. Which you'd get round here anyway, because there's a lot of fishing goes on. We're going to be missing a lot of places out. Arnold Keys, Arnold's and Keys there. Auctioneers from Ocean, so that fits in. What's in here? Oh, this is the garden centre. Nicely done. I do like this, and it's also got what you always seem to get on garden centres around here, a tatty old office building. And I can think of a lot of them here. I'll just check. Yes, there is collisions on the dates too. They say this is another one where precise driving is necessary. Let's just check on that. See if it is viable. I know all the fields that we've got. Or is it just advertising? Ah, land for sale. That's with planning permission. That's a nice touch. But no, it's not actually. That's actually up for builders to take on. Nice touch. This is the end of the road. You look, you can see that's just a picture and boom. It's always hard, I think, for any map make to find a decent way of ending a road. You either try and put it so your road goes all the way around. Oh, excuse me. Road outside the map, which is very unrealistic. Or you can do this, which is also not very realistic, but looks slightly better in my humble opinion. Medal up here. Oh no, not a medal. This is the football pitch. Right, let's have a wander. And actually, that is well done. That looks just like a small town village football pitch with the normal very tatty clubhouse, which the village got together to buy new in about 1950, and nothing's been spent on it since. Let's see if we can find a side road up here. Looks like one here. Everything is signed. If you look carefully, you can find signs, and this is to... Is it the Alsham Mill? Alright, let's go and have a look at the mill. Your main merchant in this region, if they're still going, they were when I was in the business, be Alsham Grind, but the grind merchants disappear very fast. Ah, and look at this, a nice water mill. Not the first time I've seen this, but always nice to see it. It makes a nice change from the normal windmill. And actually this is a nice mix of old and new. Very old mill building. And old boy fishing. And the birds, the water birds singing. I just hope that the YouTube don't hear that and show a copyright notice on this. A nice new silos. Barbed wire fences everywhere. Also quite typical. Now your tip point, we just drive through the tip point. Oh, combine's almost full, but I'm going to leave him. We'll carry on, go drive around. So this might well be a long one. Your tip point is in here. Nicely undercover as it should be, really. We'll carry on up this road. I don't think I've been up this road yet, so we'll see what we find. Now I'm doing all this, and you know damn well that the first time I come to actually do anything properly on this map, I am going to get hopelessly lost. Yeah, just inside the Alsham Mill. I'm going to guess that. Let's see. Let's have a look down here. It may not be quite the end of the road. Can't see where the hell I am. That's it. Oh yeah, it's another one of these. This one's a bit narrow to turn around in. I think courseplay could be fun on this. It's going to take several attempts to get a course to work correctly. We'll bow up this way, see what we find. I'm not going to take every road off. Our stables. It's nicely spread out, it's not all crowded in together, but the stuff you need is in one place. Like all your rear and sheds are in one place, your cattle and chickens are by the main farm, sheep are out of the way a bit, but they would need a bit of room. And this, fire. I've never been along this road, so it's new to me, and it looks nice. I don't suppose you can actually make an insignia on the not quite. I think it's could say Norfolk. Is that a Dennis? Not a Volvo. Pity. Thought we might at least had a Dennis. And it's foreign, but oh, the police car. Oh, look what happened there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The house is on fire, and it looks like some rubbernecks were looking at it and had a collision. Yes, the more I see of this map, the more I'm liking it. Alright, now we've got the Sunshine Bakery, another company known in Norfolk. Again, I'm not sure if that's still going, but they were a big bakers at one time. And yes, looks nice. As I said, I'm going to do at least half a dozen episodes on this, all in the Getting Dressed series. I'm not going to start another series up. There is a limit to how many I can physically manage. I'm not quite a David Oldfield and able to do 2 videos a day. More building land for sale. More workers' cottages. Not probably no weekend cottages. What have we here? Oh, Bird's Eye. Have a look in Bird's Eye. Now this looks like potatoes. Yes, potatoes goes in here somewhere. Bird's Eye mainly in Norfolk in the past, just done things like fish fingers and frozen peas, I think. Got a nasty feeling the frozen pea factory was dead. Yeah, oh, it's potato waffles. I'll carry on. You must tip here, I'm guessing, and it goes into the factory, washed into the factory and out into those boxes. This will just be a reception point for Bird's Eye. I hate to think how long this has gone on for. Just trying to find one particular bit. That's not it. So we turn around again. That's another end of the road. There's a nice wide road here. Actually, if we go through Bird's Eye, then turn north again. Back through Bird's Eye, because there's a back passage, if you excuse the expression. This way, I think. There is a tip point behind us, but we'll find out what that is later. What have we over here? Oh, this is Bird's Eye guy. Let's see if there's anything we can see up here. There's a narrow road, so I'm not. Ah, yes, he's got the fallen tree blockage. No, you may imagine, I'm not going to say anything too bad about this map being a fellow Norfolkian, but if I find anything bad, I will say. I've got one road by the looks of it to check out. We'll go and do that. If this takes an hour, it takes an hour. Let's come out of the cab and have a look right. I'm just going to stop here. See, they call Norfolk and Suffolk big sky country. You can see why, because it's so flat, the sky looks enormous, which is why a lot of artists like painting around this area. You get good light, very good light most of the year. And we just come past the oaks. I think we've got passing places. Well, this road should be just about wide enough to pass anyway. My voice is beginning to go soon, and I have to stop anyway. Before I just end up as a crow. Whoa. Soon see what they say. Blickling. Ah, let's try it. These are actually villages around there. Kingsworth, Blickling. At least it isn't based around some of the more difficult Norfolk names to get right. Like Haysborough, which looks, when you see it written down, more like Happysburg, or Wyndham, which looks like Wymondham. Oh, and in here, that tar there is a water collection point. It's just not the easiest one to get into. You have to come around the edge of the field to get to it. I can't find a path through. What have we got there? Oh, I can't see it. Silvergate, refinery, sugar factory and sawmill all down there. And Pigeon Calling. Nice old church, Saxon I believe. No, it's Norman, a square tower. It's early Norman, too, small square tower. Don't ask me how I know. I'm not religious, but I do know some of these things. And here we have National Trust property, the Blickling estate, with right ahead of us Blickling Hall. And I'm trying not to run anybody down. Which looks very good for this. Don't look quite so good close in because it's quite a low rest thing, but I should imagine he had a hell of a job to bring that in. But it does add to it. Your famous tourist attractions. We have a quick look at sugar beet factory, so I think it's going back this way, down that upside road. Then we're going to pick the empty the combine, pick the tractor trailer up and get rid of that. Now this is more like the roads I know around our area. The little side roads. Although we have a hell of a lot of excuse me, we have a hell of a lot of old war concrete roads. You may not know, but during the war, East Anglia was full of army and Air Force bases. It was absolutely chocked with them, both Bomber Command and Fighter Command. And this is Yare Valley Oils, where your rapeseed goes. It's quite a nice building, nice place. Sugar beet must be off this way. You can imagine all the trucks coming down this road. Sawmill I can see is coming up. The sawmill. There's this. This is Thompson Sawmills Limited. The next one should be British Sugar. And guys, for those who don't know, sugar beet production and refining started in Norfolk, started currently on the east coast. The factory, there's still a factory there, not quite the same as what it was originally. And this is British Sugar. This is where all your beet goes, tip in here. And looks a nice rundown. Old mill where they do the work. You see, you should imagine they had the big sugar tanks or syrup tanks. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought they refine it. It would probably just cook the beet, chop and cook the beet to get the sugars out. And there, I'm just going to go back to this boy. Now where is it? That's over there. I'll turn around. Got to do a course plate and do miles at me way to turn around. There we go, we got it. One thing I will say about the class, there's not a very good particle system on the outlet. And we're full, so we'll take this back to the farm, tip it, and call it an episode. If I don't get lost in the meantime. Yes, should have known, because it's where we started with that. So with this a swarf here, it must be somewhere near where we came in. So you see, you've got most of the things you're looking for on the map now. You've got a variety of crops. Nothing too out of the ordinary for East Anglia. You would be growing a lot of beet here. This is a big beet growing area. Very big. Also a hell of a lot of wheat and barley. Alright, we'll tip that out. I shall get a screenshot, and I think I shall take a screenshot of this. Tipping. Get rid of that. And do that. Got it. And also, thanks so much for watching. The link for the map will be in the description, as it always is. I will only be giving the link for our site, not for FS UK, but it is on FS UK. If you see it anywhere else, be careful. Some of the sites are not terribly kosher, and they do add little bits to the map that shouldn't be there, or to the file, so be very careful. Only download it from ourselves at PCSG or FS UK. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this or please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and you also like this all, please subscribe. If you've got any comments, please feel free to comment. I will try and answer, as I always do. And it's Merman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.